Hey guys, I have a fun reversible wall hanging for you today that uses chunky 9mm string. If you are unsure of how to use this string, here is one way you can use it in your work. An advantage of 9mm string is that it is thicker and larger and therefore takes less time to create something with it. So if you're looking for a quick project, 9mm string is the perfect size. As I mentioned earlier, this wall hanging is also reversible. Here's a photo of the back of the wall hanging, which creates a fun knitted design. Alright, let's get started. You'll need 94 feet of linen string, 58 feet of bisque string, 72 feet of vintage peach string, and 44 feet of mustard string. Cut your linen string into 12 6-foot pieces, 2 7-foot pieces, and 1 8-foot piece. Cut your bisque string into 2 8-foot pieces, 2 10-foot pieces, and 2 11-foot pieces. Cut your vintage peach string into 2 11-foot pieces, 2 12-foot pieces, and 2 13-foot pieces. Cut your mustard string into 2 14-foot pieces and 1 16-foot piece. This wall hanging is the same on both the left and right sides, so I thought it might be helpful to create one half so that you can see what the finished piece is supposed to look like as you complete the left side. Attach the bisque, vintage peach, and mustard cords as I've done here, with the shortest cords attached to the outer sides of your wall hanging and then the longest cords attached to the middle. Please see the description for the exact details on cord placement. Attach the linen cords like this by slipping the string in between the cowhitch knots. Attach the 6-foot linen cords to the first 6 knots, the 7-foot, 8-foot, and 7-foot cords to the middle 3 knots, and then the remaining 6-foot cords to the last 6 knots. For written details, please see the description. Start with the 4 cords on the left and tie 12 endless falls knots. To tie your endless falls knot, bring the linen cords in front and then thread the bisque cords from front to back as I've done here. I'll show you a couple more times. Move on to the next 4 cords and tie 14 endless falls knots. These columns will move along the dowel, so you can move them as you work to make it easier to tie your knots, and then afterwards adjust it to how you see fit. When tying the knots, make sure that they align with the knots from the previous column on the left. Move to the next 4 cords and tie 16 endless falls knots. Move on to the next 4 cords and tie 18 endless false knots. Move on to the next 4 cords and tie 20 endless false knots. Move on to the next 4 cords and tie 22 endless false knots. Move on to the next 4 cords and tie 24 endless false knots. Once you've finished one side of the wall hanging, go ahead and do the other using the same process. I've already tied it here, but for the middle column, tie 26 endless false knots. This is the only column that will not be repeated on the other side of your work, as there is only one column in the middle here. Cut the ends as you see fit. I've cut mine about 8 inches below the last knot on the sides of my work and about 6 inches below the last knot in the middle section. Leave the string as is or brush it out to create fringe. I brushed out the bottom of the fringe a little bit. Thanks so much for watching.